Hey YouTube, and thanks for watching Junkworks Garage. Well, this video is going to be about my rigid impact gun here. There's a couple different videos I did where I threw in some little what I like and don't like about it, and they're kind of done while I was doing another project, as well as I was doing the other project and thought I'm going to throw this in here and try and figure out how to make it work in a video, and so things don't exactly mesh together super well, but this is going to be kind of a good update video on that rigid impact that I did a video on when I first got it. Kind of some good, bad, and otherwise about it, and just a bit of an update. Well, I found a big downside to this particular tool, and it's not really the tool, it's the battery. This battery, I went to set it down just kind of here, and not only is it top heavy, and I probably wouldn't set it this way normally, but I was just kind of, I don't know, doing this kind of thing and thought it would stay, and it just started sliding. There's no rubber on this, it's totally solid. There's, I guess, kind of a little bit of a grip right here, but it's not, it's plastic. So it's solid, it just slides, it's slippery. As to where, so I mean, normally I would probably set it that way anyway, but on this you got little rubber feet on this old battery here, and it doesn't slip. So I really like this design. Luckily, I believe I can still order these up. I got one not too long ago, but I hope I can still get these kind of batteries. The speed is 3, so that's max yet again. So we're just going to go ahead and pull them off. Did that with no problem, and quite honestly, I don't know. I can check and see where I'm at. It says it's all the way out, but I've used it a few times since I've charged it. Well, there's a downside. Don't set it on the battery like that. Side it is, luckily it's pretty well protected. So here we are, getting ready to put this back on, and I'm going to set this for auto. See here, just that. So auto 1, and I just got these on by hand kind of right now, and this should stop it. I messed with it on the other side, and I noticed that it'll still go if you stop it first. Sometimes it stopped before, so I don't know how accurate this is, but that stopped it there. See, it kind of knocked it a couple more times than it did that time. That one's about the same. That one stopped before even hitting. So I noticed this on the other side too. I don't know what that's about, if it's only goes for a certain amount of time, or if these threads are a little tighter, I don't know. But anyway, it will go until it hits again. See, that one went all the way till it hit, so I'd say I wouldn't super trust the accuracy of those. Now these are all that way. I'm going to set this down just on the tire, and I'm actually going to use my torque wrench and see kind of where we're at. So in the effort to kind of narrow this video down a little bit, yet again I went to auto and 1 on this side and snugged it up. Then I went to the other side to mess with things just to kind of get a good idea of how I felt about this. And I definitely would not trust this at all. I don't know what the torque's supposed to be, but I set this for 100 foot-pounds. Yeah, 100 foot-pounds, and it's supposed to be between like 85 and 120, so you get to do your own research on that. But on the other side, I had some where it clicked automatically, and most of them didn't. So it was probably close, but not right on all of them. So there's 100 right there. So that's how much more. Now, I also, in an effort to make sure that this was any good, because I haven't had these calibrated, I don't even know, I got this at a garage sale a long time ago. Anyway, I bought this, which I'll probably have another video on, and quite a while back when I was doing some stuff, and this one goes between like up to 738 foot-pounds. It says it's accurate between 147 and 738, but I've noticed it actually will go lower, and I tested between the two of these and they're pretty darn close, so I would say it's fairly accurate, or they're both not. I don't know yet again. So in checking that, I also went ahead and set this for the number 2 auto and hit it again, hit one of them, and noticed after I torqued it up and noticed it turned a bunch more, and I even stopped it. It didn't even stop on its own. So if you have something similar to this where it's 100, 120 foot-pounds, your Auto 1 won't get you there, so that's a good one to start with if you're using this, and then finish it off with your torque wrench. Otherwise, I would not set it for 2 auto, or you need to get a feel for it. My impact for my garage, it's air. I have a pretty good feel of where to stop at, although I'm sure I probably over torque things. I know in the past I have not done well with torquing things down. I just kind of do what I want, and I have a feel, so to speak, but I'm sure my feel is probably not correct, because to me this feels fairly not as tight as I would like it. So there you go. As far as this is concerned, I'm sure at some point I'll get kind of a feel for it, and especially if I'm out in the middle of snow or rain or something and I'm changing a flat tire, I'm probably not going to pull out a torque wrench because I probably won't even have it with me. But I will probably get it on there and then check it by hand with whatever I have in my truck to change tires with. But this will still get me there faster, and that's my plan. Alright, well, I got to get back to my project. I thought I would just do this to kind of, get some more ideas on what I think about this. And I will say, I did have a comment on that video saying that stop spreading rumors and things like that about who owns the company or who a brother or sister version of this is, and admittedly I don't know, and I kind of said that I wasn't positive, but I thought it was something, and I need to do more research before I speak. But he also said I was wrong on the torque specs and wrong on which one was this and that. I went on that, I did do my research and went directly off of what the actual this said it was as far as foot-pounds of torque and what it would do and what it wouldn't do, and off the information that the gun that this replaced, the gun that they sell that replaced this, the torque specs that it says it had on those, and according to the paperwork that they say, this is a better gun regardless of what he says. It does higher torque. According to that, their stuff is very confusing. Some of it's reverse torque and loosening torque, and and the others are impact. I don't know. They have different numbers based on what they're doing it that day, I think. So they need to make things more, let's say, easy to understand if they want correct information out there about their tools. So I don't know if it was somebody that worked at the company was mad at me or what, but regardless, I don't want to offend anybody, and yes, I don't know who their parent or sister or their company is, Maybe by the end of this video I'll look it up and I'll find out. But on the other hand, I'm not the only one that has said this. I am going by things that you know, other people have said that seem like they know more than me, but you never know. They could be talking out of the same butt I was. So, all right. Thanks for watching Jokeworks Garage, where I'm proud to say I'm a jack of all and master of none. You all have a good one.